Hey everyone, how's it going? We're back, and once more we're doing Phil for his. This one is particularly because it brings up a controversy, well, attempted controversy, because he's not good at it. But he's trying to pick a fight with LTG, which is Low Tier God, who is also a Street Fighter 6, one of those fighting games, or Mortal Kombat. I don't actually know. But for those who didn't know, Phil here, he got fourth place in Evo one time, like 20 years ago. So, like, that's been his claim to fame for like 20 years. You know, like the high school quarterback that throws a touchdown. That's his touchdown, except he didn't even win. He got fourth. But he's kind of like considered himself like this aficionado of fighting games ever since then. And we all know that's pretty silly if we see him. But he's actually not done a fighting game in a while that I've seen. So, but he's still trying to do beef with LTG. So let's get rolling once again. Shout out to Storm now.
Archmage says, did you hear that LTG spent an hour obsessing over your physique? Yes, I mean, that's what homosexuals do. They obsess over the physical looks of the same
Whoa,
gender.
Phil, right off the gate. Holy shit! I thought you were a proud ally, my man. That's not very cash money of you. Whoa, that's that was just a slap in the face of bigotry there, my man. Just bam, throwing out the homosexual card. Phil, that's not very progressive thinking of you.
So, I mean, you're seeing a pattern here, right? You're starting to see a pattern here. I got guys trying to invite me to pay my way to fly me to Florida to hang out with them at a bar. And then I got a guy who just talks about my looks for an hour on his stream. You see the running pattern here, right?
Okay, so the Florida thing, I'm going to touch very briefly on. There, so during the Kino Casino arc, which is his big resurgence, his actual like kind of the only reason he's probably actually making money right now, even though that's long since gone. And one of the hosts of the Kino Casino tried to get him to go down to Florida to visit a place called Hogan's Bar, and basically he now these are in leaked DMs, but Phil is the one who leaked them on this whole King Snake 666 podcast he did to try and look cool, which was the biggest disaster in my his entire life. I've never seen anything like it. The man just imploded on fucking his own stream. Um and he literally told the host of Kino that, oh man, I can't do it. I can't go out because my wife will be lonely. And then the guy, PPP is his name, went, hey man, well, bring your wife. Like at this point, he just wanted to see if Phil will actually leave his house. And then Phil goes, oh no, because then I would have, like, Jasper, his cat, would be alone. And then PPP responded, oh hey, like we'll just I'll pay for the kennel for the cat. And DSP is like, no, 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 I can't do it. Sorry, I forget what the final reason was, but now after all that's done and they are now enemies, he says constantly that PPP was trying to get him down into Hogan's Bar because he wanted to fuck him. And he constantly says, oh, it's because he's gay. And first of all, why does that matter, proud progressive ally Philip Burnell? And second of all, no, like, you leaked the DMs that showed that he just wanted to see it. And he's commented that he just wanted to see if you would actually leave your house. And between you and him, I will believe him because you are a liar. So, and then no, he's gay. He's gay. He has to be gay. It's the only reason why two people of the same gender would hang out with each other. It's like, this is how you know he doesn't have any friends. Because what a wild statement. I have guy friends. I happen to be pansexual. My first thought when they come over is like, man, I sure would like to fuck them. Not like, even if I was single, I wouldn't think that. Like, and I'm married. So it's like, I don't know why you think, unless thou doth protest too much. Maybe he did want to go, but he just didn't. He just couldn't get out of the closet. Who knows? Also, you're not a catch. I don't know. Like, I personally wouldn't even think about it. So, like, I would look. I'm not looking at Phil and be like, man, he's a target of lust. No.
Alrighty then.
Oh my god, he's drinking Tyrone sperm?
The best part is about that is that he was on a stream and all people wanted him to do was watch the clip of me from Monday night's Truck Sim where I was talking about how he tried to scam Kick. Kick caught his scam and said, well, we paid you all that money you scammed us out of. Now you owe it to us. So he has to work for Kick for months and earn no money. He's basically paying back money he stole. And as long as he does that, they will not prosecute him. So that's what he's doing right now. So that's the only clip. People say, oh, here's a clip. React to it. He starts reacting to it immediately.
Phil, here's the thing about that clip that you left out. Because guess what? I know what clip you are talking about. And the reason why they wanted LTG to see it is not because of the whole Kick scamming thing or whatever. It's because you called LTG, who is a black man, a slave. Which is a general no-no. Especially from fucking you. Like, that's why they wanted him to react to it, because you just called him a slave. And that would be something I would want someone I watch to react to, who have, and also LTG's, like, he is, he's very vindictive. So, I don't know why DSP is trying to bait him into this fight, because I guarantee it's a fight he will lose.
He starts talking about my hair, my looks. Everyone's like, what? No, we wanted you to react to the part about the Kick scam that he says. And he doesn't, like, he barely...
No, it's because he called him a slave.
And when he then addresses it, he apparently changes his story from his original story of what he told, like, a month ago about it. So everyone's now like, yeah, he's lying for sure, because he's telling two different stories already. So obviously this is not correct. And really what's happened is he's tried to scam Kick. Kick caught him. And now he owes, like, $8,000.
Also, it's really funny that you mentioned scamming Kick, because you have been shown to try and scam Kick yourself, Phil. Like, you don't think we know for a fact that you, like, to the point where the Kick moderators had to go into your chat, that you don't turn on the multi-streaming? For some odd reason, DSP is a a Kick partner. And in doing so, he gets money per hour he spends streaming on Kick. Now, the thing is, he also streams on YouTube, which means there's a special thing that Kick makes you check, apparently, where if you're multi-streaming, they will pay you less because you're splitting your audience. Kick wants your whole audience. They'll still pay you, but not as much. Well, it turns out Philly Boy here just so happens to keep forgetting to hit that little check mark. So he's getting paid as though he is a streamer only on Kick when he's multi-streaming to YouTube. So, glass houses, Phil. Glass houses. That's all I have to say about that.
To Kick, and he has to stream for free on Kick, and any revenue he makes is going to this deficit that he owes them.
It's so convenient, right?
So anyway,
I just happen to forget,
basically
guys.
Reacting to that clip, and he just starts talking about everything about how I look.
I look disgusting. Oh, look at me. Oh my god. What the fuck?
These are, I like the inserts for Snarper now.
Oh, it's terrible. I look so stupid.
They're a little long. Okay, that was worth it.
And everyone is like, what the fuck is, like, what is going on with this guy? He is so obsessed with dude's looks, it makes no sense at all. Zero. Then he starts talking about playing me in Street Fighter. The clip had nothing to do with Street Fighter. And he's like, oh, now he has to pay me $50,000 to play me in Street Fighter. No one said anything about Street Fighter.
Phil, you've been trying to get him to play you in Street Fighter for months. You've been trying to get him, you've been baiting him on X and on fucking your streams to have LTG play you in Street Fighter. He doesn't want to. So he said, if you want me to do it, pay him $50,000. In all honesty, if you were bothering me to play a game, I would also charge you money just because then I would get something out of it. Because you ain't going to bring nothing to the table. Are you fucking kidding me? I'll get nothing out of a collab with DSP except, you know, more attention from the detractors, which would be just fine.
So you see what I'm saying? Like, this guy is so crazy obsessed about shit. So, number one, he knows he can never beat me in Street Fighter. Therefore, he tries to make impossible qualifications for me to play him ever. Right? It gets worse. So first it was, $5,000. Now it's $50,000. Now it's you got to do 2 bench presses of 315 pounds and 2 squats of 315 pounds. None of this has to do with Street Fighter whatsoever. Nor did I even bring up or challenge him in Street Fighter. But this is what.
Liar! You have been trying to get him to play Street Fighter for ages. You even, like, he even leaked your DM where you're trying to beg him, like, please, Mr. LTG, will you play me in Street Fighter? It would break the internet. It'd be so legendary. That's you, Phil. That's how stupid that sounded? That's you. I even did the stupid voice for you. I hope you're happy. I reserved the stupid voice for very special occasions. I broke it out for you. So, like, and then, yeah, you're bothering him more and more. So, I would also increase the amount of things you would have to do to play. Like, really? I don't. And Zern says physical appearance is usually the first place people go for compliments and insults, regardless of gender or orientation, right? You don't have to be gay to insult someone. It's not, it's not my usual go-to, but, if you want to crack a quick joke, especially since he cares nothing about you, he does not know your vast lore. So he's going to focus on the one thing he can do, which is what he sees in front of him. And you are a kind of pale, kind of skinny, bit flabby, underdeveloped, in my opinion. And after like all this weightlifting you're doing, it seems like a pretty good shot to take at you.
What he all says on his stream. So everyone's just left with their jaw dropped. Like, what just happened?
I doubt it.
Got ultra triggered because Phil just brought up this whole kick thing, this kick scam that he tried to pull. That's absolutely amazing. Like, he basically completely exposes himself publicly that he basically did it, or else why would he react like that?
Okay, Phil.
So anyway, yeah, he's gay. He's pretty gay. That's like me.
Phil, I don't even know why you think that you can just say that and then not have anyone call you out on it. And then wonder why, like, people on the internet dislike you so greatly. Like, oh, LTG, well, he's clearly gay. No, Phil, you're gay. How'd you like that? And I don't actually, like, and personally, I don't even give a fuck, but, like, how stupid. Hey, Knight, yes, Renter Wolf. I am Rent Wolf today. I don't know what you think you're going to accomplish by calling this man gay, other than trying to goad him into a response, which, again, you don't do drama, Phil.
Right? That's like me. I'm incredibly gay. I don't notice women.
Oh,
else why would he be acting like that about me? Listen.
Yeah. You got me,
Dudes
Snort.
do not normally talk about dudes' looks at all. All right? LTG is a sexy man. $30, he'll turn on his webcam.
Student says, "Oh, I understand. He's jealous the other guy scam kick first. Yeah, he had a better grift. Oh, he got caught on it, so maybe not better. Also, like, guys do like compliment each other on the looks. It's just like it's usually not like 2 women would do it. Like, it's like, oh, your hair is so pretty. Like, dude's like, nice shirt, bro. Like, or hey, man. Looking, oh yeah, like Zern just said, hey man, hey Bob, you're looking good this morning. Oh, thanks, Jim. I got 8 hours of sleep. It's like, it shows, and then they go about their non-gay ways. Like, the only thing would be like if he looked at you, he's like, hey man, you got a nice cock. He's like, thanks, Bob. Your package is looking pretty good too. Okay, that's pretty gay. Like, other than that though, like, most compliments are just like, oh man, like, did you get a haircut or something? See, but that would mean that Phil actually interacts with human beings outside of his dented audience, so we can't give him too much on that.
But I look up to LTG and I idolize him as a paragon of what the male should embody, what a true male should embody. You may not realize is I'm the person who gives him about $30 every day so he'll turn on his webcam so I can see that massive Adonis-like form. There's a few exceptions. If a guy looks completely flamboyantly weird, he'll bring it, oh man, that guy looks kind of weird, right? Or
what
if it's like a running joke, like I have a running joke about John Stamos. It's always been a running joke. I think I've brought that up since the beginning of my days making content, that John Stamos is the guy, the hot guy, right? Like, that's the stereotypical hot guy that I bring up in my content.
Phil, according to you, that means you're gay. Sorry, You better tell your wife, because, oh man, she's not gonna see that coming. Or maybe she will, who knows. Also, like, the flamboyantly weird. So you're, you know, condoning bullying now? Like, oh, he's flamboyant and weird. Like, we can, like, I don't know.
It's a joke. He's gay! I'm incredibly gay. Would you like a tussle? It's not real. It's just something that I bring up every once in a while, right?
This guy seriously brings up dude looks all the time.
Oh, what happened? I do not know what just happened. Well, we're gonna definitely have to. I'm gonna actually have to like edit this and cut this out. Oh, here it is.
He'll bring it. Oh man, that guy looks kind of weird, right? Oh,
Sorry about that. I don't know. I clicked on one thing and then suddenly my Firefox freaked out. Some guys will comment on each other. Usually 20 somethings in the locker room. Dude, that cock. Girls are gonna love you. Oh, that's fun. Why was your message deleted? I do not know. Let me. That was kind of what I was actually trying to look at here. I do not, for the one time I don't have kick on. I don't know why your message. I think I have auto mod on, but that shouldn't have done anything because it's only for like very certain words. Since I got my feed stopped. It thinks the radar is a hate comment. That's bizarre. Oh, I see we got a contender for Nightbot 2.0 here. Now, to be fair, I haven't really played around too much with the moderation settings on Kick, but yeah, also, that was a really delayed thing. All right, but yeah, let's keep going on this, and well, I guess it was a good thing I wasn't recording.
or if it's like a running joke, like I have a running joke about John Stamos. It's always been a running joke. I think I've brought that up since the beginning of my days making content. That John Stamos is the guy, the hot
that might do
guy,
its turn.
right? Like that's the stereotypical hot guy that I bring up in my content. It's a joke. He's gay. I'm incredibly gay. Would you like a tussle? It's not real. It's just something that I bring up every once in a while, right?
This guy seriously brings up dude looks all the time. Like, it's like every chance he gets, he's got to say that the guy looks like what does he call him? I don't even know what this means. This may be racially offensive or something. He calls him a squeegee. I don't know what that means. So if that's offensive, I apologize. I have no idea what that statement actually means.
No.
But he says this. He's like, oh, they're squeegees. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know. But then he immediately will go on a giant tirade about looks, about the guy doesn't work out. That's another thing he said. He actually said, just listen to this. This is a good one.
Oh, I can't wait,
I
Phil.
have stage fright walking into a gym. No, I have money.
Sure you do, Phil. You might get money. You don't have money. You said it yourself. You have no savings and you have no retirement. But like, what a weird thing. First of all, maybe he's a fitness enthusiast. Maybe he's a personal trainer on his off days that he doesn't tell anyone. I don't think he is. I don't know anything about LTG, but like, how do you know? Maybe he's just really like into that sort of thing. You know, you don't have to be gay and be to appreciate someone else's looks. There are the clothing designers that are gay, are male, that are not gay, and they try and just make cool looking clothes. But also, Phil, you've said yourself you don't go outside because the detractors might get you. Now, that's a paraphrase. Yeah, Zurian says that he'd never work out in public. The detractors might see. It's exactly it. he doesn't want to work on a gym because he thinks that they're going to jump out of the bush like, oh, look at him, he's working on the treadmill. And if you just don't want to go to a gym because of that, that's fine too. You don't have to be this big macho tough guy. Part of the reason I don't go to a gym is because of slight agoraphobia. I just don't like people looking at me, which is weird because I'm a performer. But like, if I'm doing, like, it's a perfectly legitimate response. You don't have to tell us every cope you have.
So I can buy weights for my own home. I don't have to go to a gym.
I'm the one.
Also, weights are
I'm the
not
one with the successful YouTube
like you
channel.
need a full workout
Me
that you can get from a
free.
gym.
I'm
It
not poor.
will accelerate your
Like literally, what is
progress.
a gym membership? $20 a month, something like that.
10,
So
20.
in a year, what's that? $240. I spent more than $240 just on the weights. All right, I have money, so I can actually exercise from the comfort of.
So if you have money, then get some weights and go to the gym. Like, I'm building a home gym eventually in my room, like one of our rooms that I'm remodeling because the last guy was a dick and didn't close up a mouse hole. But like, even then, once I start getting into it, I'll probably supplement by going to a gym because they have machines I can't either afford or will be too big in my house. It's just the way it is. Like, if you want a full workout, if you actually want to get in shape, you are much better off. I'm not saying you have to do it, but you're much better off with something that a gym can provide. So, like, just like, oh, I have a home gym. You do not have a home gym. You have a set of weights and probably one other thing. Like a treadmill and a set of weights, yeah, it'll help. But if you really want to like get in shape, you go to the gym. That's just the way it is.
My own home, which is better than going to the gym. Right? You go to the gym if you're poor. If you need to.
Jesus Christ, Phil. Like, really? Gyms are for brokey bitches. What? Like, really? Like, also, his eye is doing a weird. You notice that? It's like he's starting to. I don't know. Well, like, you're a brokey bum if you go to a gym. You're poor. You hate. No. Usually it's not it at all. You usually, if you have a gym membership, you probably have money to spend, like on a gym membership. Just because people don't want, maybe people don't have the space. They're apartment livers, or they have a small home, or that big family. It's the audacity that gets me. Like, oh, like you all are poor. It's like you can't be on the level of DSP. That's because you are under us. You are under everyone. You are under hell itself.
Do the stupid
Hey, Tails.
discounted $15 a month gym membership, and then you jump on the machine that smells like shit that everyone else exercised on, then you work out at the gym, right? Or if maybe if the gym is on the way home from your work, right? You have a commute and you're commuting back home and the gym's on the way. All right, this makes more sense for me to just stop and exercise on.
Yeah, see, Storm Purnell agrees with me. Like, it's you if you want to actually like get a decent like physique, you should really go to a gym because you can't buy everything from a home gym. And it's not like if he was just saying I want to lose some weight or I just want to like, then okay, you can maybe get away with like walking, weights, cardio, stuff like that. But he's saying he's getting bulked, guys, getting ripped. You can't do that with a pair of weights and a treadmill. You just can't. I mean, you could, but oh boy, would it be difficult.
The way home. That okay. But if you can afford a home gym, why would you not build your own home gym? Okay, spoiler alert, my dad used to be an actual, he tried to bodybuild. Now, he never went anywhere with it, but he actually was building up a weightlifter style body because he actually worked at a shipping company, okay? And so he wanted to have muscles to use at his work, and he had a home gym. He's like, I want to go to the gym with everyone else working out. I want to be able to use my.
The breadth of just the weirdness of that story is astounding. So he had bodybuilder like body because of his job. So he built a home gym. Like okay, go on.
Workout stuff whenever I want to. Okay.
Most gyms are 24 hours.
So why would you not want that? Why would you want to go to the gym? That's insane.
No, it's not. Like, again, don't have space, maybe don't want to spend that much money on gym equipment when they can just walk down to the gym or drive down to the gym. Like, I don't get this weird disconnect of like, if you go to a gym, you're poor, and why doesn't everyone build a home gym? Because not everyone is that concerned about fitness, and they just want to go to the gym 3 or 4 days a week. You know, if you go to the gym 3 or 4 days a week for like $15 a month, you're getting your money's worth. Like, more so than if you bought gym equipment and just let them sit fallow, which I kind of did myself.
Like, LTG actually thinks I'm afraid to like exercise in front of other people. No, I'm not.
Phil, you're
I just don't
afraid
wanna
to leave
give
your
my
house.
detractors ammo because you know that how fucked up they are, which is something he would.
He just said it. He just said it. I'm not afraid, guys. I'm not afraid to go out my house, but if I go out and exercise, my detractors will find me. Oh my god. He talks out both sides of his mouth, which is crazy because one of them looks like one side looks like it had a stroke. And Zern says why his dad's job was the gym technically. Yeah, I don't get that here. Maybe he's just wanted to, I don't know, bulk up or something, but there's no context, so we have no idea. And Zern also says, I'm not afraid, I'm terrified. You are terrified of your detractors. That's why you don't go to the gym. It's why you don't go on vacation. It's why you don't do IRL stuff outside. It's why you don't do anything except sit in your freaking office 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, and then you go into bed and you drink gin and you play mobile games. That's your life because you don't want to go outside.
Understand too. But, you know, why am I going to do it in public when I can easily do it at home and get the same exact workout?
You won't.
The other thing is, this is hilarious. He actually thinks I'm broke because he says my camera quality is bad.
You are broke.
Does my camera quality look bad? You can see the fucking wrinkle lines on my forehead. You can see all the detail in my face, my beard. He says, why does he have a low definition camera? I don't. Hey, LTG, I don't. You're an idiot who watches detractor clips. The detractors rip my shit at low quality, and that's what you're watching, and you're so incredibly fucking stupid.
Again, with the positive, meaningful content, he doesn't step on people, guys. He doesn't do drama content, guys. He doesn't step over people. He's his own person. And like, I can't comment on the video quality. It looks normal. I don't really give a shit. But like, who cares? Again, he's kind of baiting you on that one.
Actually think you're watching my raw video at high quality. I stream at 1440p.
Why?
I'm higher quality than most people who stream right now.
Why?
Your camera actually looks way worse than mine because I've seen your raw quality and it's ass.
Who streams at 1440p? Like, no one's gonna watch it at that, except for like people on their TVs. I don't know. That's
Can't be. There's no way.
He also made fun of my setup.
your setup
Back
is
here.
stupid.
He made fun of the setup and he goes, "What's all that shit behind him?"
It is
Like,
stupid shit.
you want to know what this is called? It's called a set because I have a studio that I broadcast from to make entertainment.
Phil, you have a spare bedroom in your townhouse. And again, I'm not going to like knock you on that because technically I have a basement in my house. I don't have a studio, nor do I need a studio. I'm not doing movie production quality. But let's call it as we see it. You have a bunch of garbage in your background and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, maybe 9, no, 10 noise reduction panels that you can light up at some point. It's literally, is this spare bedroom? I don't know. It could be just a giant closet. He complains about it all the fucking time. You would think that, but it has its own closet, so it's got to be like a spare bedroom or something. I don't know. Just like, the flex is weird. Like, you don't have a studio, my man. Sorry. This is not a studio, nor will it ever be a studio. You don't even have like green screen anything. You don't have like, you're just a streamer with a normal streamer setup. You're not special. You're not like everyone else. I don't, or you are like everyone else. You definitely aren't like anyone else because you're crazy, but
Content for my audience. Do you want to know what he broadcasts from? It looks like the spare bedroom at his grandma's house.
Phil, you're going from a spare bedroom. You just put a bunch of weird shit up. And your play button for like, I think that's a silver play button, which I believe is 100,000 subscribers, which for 17 years is pathetic. Gold, or go home.
And he says, here's the best part. He says, I'm broke. You know what he said?
You are broke.
He said, there's no way that he could even make like, what did he say? Like $5,000 all year on Kick?
You don't. You get like 15 subs.
This guy literally lives in an alternate fucking reality. Should I really tell him? Should I tell him how much? See, because here's the thing, and here's what LTG doesn't understand.
Oh, we got Smug Phil for days. I'm glad I picked this clip. This is Smug Phil for days.
My contributions are real. So every time that you see someone drop some subs, drop some
Liar! We know for a fact you fake donations, but go on.
kicks, whatever it is, it's real. It's not like his 3,900 subs that he has on his screen that most are fake. It's all things he gifted himself, or they're fucking Argentinian or whatever the hell. They're all fake.
How do you know?
The reason that the guy is a bum and he's broke and he's streaming from an empty room is because he has no money. The reason he has to go to the gym every day is because he has no money to get a home gym. He has no money for anything. He's paying child support, and he's barely making by, scraping by.
That's like me, right? That's like me.
He owes $8,000 to Kick for the scam he pulled, so he's in debt there. He's trying to earn back. He's broke.
You're lucky that Kick doesn't go after you for scamming them out of money. Like, you actually dodged a bullet. I don't know. This whole thing with, like, my stuff's real, his stuff's fake. And to be fair, Phil's stuff does make money. He does make money. Like, we can never, as, like, detractors or whatever, we can never say Phil doesn't make money. The thing is, he spends it all. And also, the way he makes money is atrocious. It's pretty deplorable, in my opinion. Just squeezing the ever-loving shit out of, like, 5 or 6 people. It's pretty scummy, Phil. You're a scumbag. Like, I don't even think LTG begs. I think he just, well, no, because apparently you have to give him like $50 to turn the camera on, but that could be a gimmick too. I don't know. I don't know anything about LTG.
And then he has the audacity to say to me,
The audacity.
that I don't make money. I make more money than LTG.
What was that face? Yeah, and that's actually kind of sadder because you make more money and yet your situation is objectively worse. Like, your toilet, I think he may have finally fixed the toilet, but like, your shower is leaking, you refuse to fix it, you won't take your wife on the honeymoon to Japan, whereas in a year or two, probably 2 years, guess where I'm taking my wife, plus, as well as 1 or 2 other places, but like, you refuse to take Kat anywhere. Your house sucks. You won't like do the barest minimum of upgrading your PC, which you say is now dying. I don't know what to tell you, Phil. Like, if we're comparing stuff, I don't know. And again, I don't know how LTG is, so I can't really say anything. But I would say if he's even just putting the bare minimum into his streams, he's probably doing better than you.
What a shock, because my income is real. But this is things that he'll never understand because
As a beggar,
his little pea-sized walnut brain would never comprehend reality. He lives in this fantasy world where he is the center of everything. The world revolves around him. And he is the center, end all be all. He literally pays no attention to.
That is some straight up projection because Phil is the leader of the Phil cult. He is the cult of Phil. And if you're not a sycophant or a dent of his, he doesn't want to do anything with you. Zern also says there's an entire gym life culture. Some people have the equipment at home and still go to the gym for socialization and scenery change. Yeah, like, I don't want to spend every day in my basement working out. If I'm really trying to, like, get that kind of physique or get myself in that kind of shape, I wouldn't want to just sit in my basement, like, especially since it takes quite a bit of work to get something like that.
To me, but then he tries to talk shit. He has no idea what he's talking about.
That's right. This is the United States of Phil. I am the supreme being. I make the rules, and what I say goes. This is not a place for you to stand on your soapbox and complain about censorship and freedom of speech, because the bottom line is you don't have freedom of speech. This is my land.
He has a far worse setup, a far worse set, way less
Maybe.
money, way more debt. He's fucked. So, I'll call him Burt Reynolds and, say that he's ugly or whatever. Well, you know what?
He really,
Maybe
that Burt
I am,
Reynolds
but
got
you
under
know
his
what? I'm way
skin.
better off than that motherfucker. Because the truth is, I've said this before and I'll say it again, LTG is the lol cow's lol cow. Like, there are people who are lol cows, but what they do is when they want to have a good day, they turn on the LTG stream, or not even, they turn on the LTG detractor video, and they have a good laugh. They say, hey, my life's fucked up, but at least I ain't this fucking loser. Like, holy shit, dude.
Hi, Phil. Welcome to the internet. We have fun and games. And also, like, the amount of people who laugh at your expense is staggering. I don't know what LTG's detractor audience looks like, but you have an entire ecosystem of detractors who just take this garbage that you put out and then somehow actually turn it into a product that people find entertaining. Like, you are at the nucleus of this weird system, which we are now a part of, because I'm making videos on him now. So we're in the vortex, boys. Try and at least steer into the stream here, or into the swirl. But like, you bitch about it all the time. Oh, these detractors, they make money off me. They like. You are a salty ass motherfucker, and you get angry when anyone does any little bit better than you. So you finally find someone you think is worse, and then you're like, now I've got a leg up. And again, I thought you didn't step on people to get up, Phil. I guess not. I guess you're kind of an idiot.
Now, that's going to be clipped to high heaven. That's going to be sent to him. I can't wait to see.
See, he's just doing it for a response.
I can't wait to see, because we doesn't understand. This is comedy gold to me too. I'm laughing my ass off. The last 2 days, all of LTG's
Phil, we're not laughing with you. We are laughing at you.
detractor videos were me in the thumbnail either flexing like this or my O face, and LTG reacting, crying and screaming. It's too good. It's man boobs. Oh, I've been working on them. I've been taking lactation drugs, obviously, to build these suckers up. I'm trying to get to the other demographic,
So, like, notice the change. Notice this is the dichotomy of Phil. He now has someone who is beneath him. Or at least he thinks. Again, I can't tell you for sure. So now look at the arrogance that this man exudes. Now that he has someone that he believes is in his clutches, who, I got this guy in my claws. Like, oh, now he's the big man. Now he's the guy who's willing to throw out those punches. He's poor. He pays child support. He's got a terrible setup. And yeah, that might be a reaction to something LTG said. But again, Phil's been baiting this guy for, at this point, I think months, to try and play with him. And now the other guy says, oh, you kind of look like a goofy goober. And then Phil just loses it. It's like, oh no, I got more money than him. I got a better background than him. Like, this guy is the goofy goober. Phil, you're both goofy goobers. You're made for each other, I guess.
Someone dropped me 100 candies. Again, the guy's not gay, but he calls his contributions candies, like someone is feeding him candy. Ooh, candies. Thanks, everyone. You gave Mr. Sparrow candies tonight, and then they're not real.
It was a $10 tip
What?
from Anonymous. That was based holy shit.
I had to lie about things because I had to.
Yeah. So other than doing it for money and to hit goals, Phil also fakes tips just so he can, like, comment on stuff. But he knows he'll never get that organically, so he just fake tips himself to give a message. The small tips are usually the ones where it's the message he builds off of.
Protect my ego.
But the thing is, he infamously has fake contributions coming in. He actually believes or says he has 4,000 active subscriptions across all services.
Maybe
he really
he
thinks
does.
4,000 fucking subs are legit? No. He doesn't
Oh,
have 4,000
maybe.
subs.
Who
He
knows?
probably has at most 1,000 subs across everywhere he streams. If that, 3,000 are fake. meaning he gives them to himself. He uses that Argentinian shit, where you pay almost nothing for them to make it look like he's getting tons of subs and he's getting really none.
There you go. Someone tipped $2 and said, I went to check out his stream out of morbid curiosity. His chat archive doesn't move at all. He streams to no one. No, that's the thing. If he has all these viewers that it says he has, if he has all these subs, why is no one watching his streams?
I don't know. Why do you only have 150 people yet? You think you can get $150 per stream per day, 6 days a week out of your group? Well, are we just, is it ask stupid questions day? Is that what you're asking, Phil? And Sir says, unless they say, ooh, candies, thanks, daddy, then it wasn't gay, right? I mean, look at what we have here. Our stuff is muffins. You know, you're giving muffins. It's because I made a funny joke about muffins. Maybe he made a funny joke. Maybe LTG made a funny joke about candy. Who knows? Phil probably does, but
Where are they? So it's all fake. It's for him. It's like
also lurkers.
For some bizarre reason,
could just have a bunch of lurkers.
There's
too.
like some kind of big important ego he has to satiate.
Oh, Phil, careful!
Popular when he's not.
Don't look into that
like
mirror,
me,
Phil.
Do you ever hear me say I'm hugely successful or popular? I'm not.
Constantly, you constantly say you're successful. Not hugely successful. I guess you got us there.
I've told you guys I'm a little rinky-dink dude, you know, but I don't inflate my numbers and lie. You guys see publicly what I've got. Right now, what do I got? 100 people on YouTube, 150? Let's look.
Yeah, every day is stupid question day with Phil. That is very true. Very true, Zern.
214. What do I got on Kick right now? Like 60? 87? Oh, actually, my numbers were bigger than I thought. So I got about 300 people watching me. You know, I'm happy with that. I'm not expecting.
Phil, wow, that... Woo! The AI green screen does not do Phil any favors. Now look at that curve. God damn. But again, it's showing your hypocrisy is showing, Phil, because you say, "Oh, the viewers don't matter," and yet you still expect to squeeze $150 from them every stream, twice a day, 6 days a week. If anything, you're much scummier than LTG. Because I don't know what he demands or what he expects, but for you to like, oh, the viewer count don't matter. Of course it doesn't matter to you. The only thing that matters to you is money. You only care about the money. You could have 2 people in your stream. If they gave you $75 each every day for twice a day, you would say you're successful. Even though if those 2 people left, you'd be fucked.
You know, ginormous amount of people who are going to watch me or anything. But this dude just straight up constantly lies about who's
you would
watching
know,
his
Phil.
content. He inflates it. All of his views on his streams. He inflates his fucking sub number. For what? Everyone makes fun of you constantly. Why do you bother? Right? Because the thing is, all that costs him. He's got to pay for the view botting. He's got to pay for the fake subs. Why does he bother? Why does he waste his time?
I mean, Snowpernell's bringing up a point. He's saying that Phil probably bots his stream, but only with like 100 bots, so it can't be detected. I don't know. I think between detractors and sycophants of his stream, I could see him pulling maybe 100 people or 200 people. Just a lot of people with morbid curiosity. Although a lot of them go to Raw Phil now as a restreamer, so they don't give him views. I don't know if I don't know. He does speak like he knows how botting works up. So
he's a loser. It's the only explanation, right?
Says the loser.
Anyway,
You just can't handle facts. You don't like facts. You like your narrative, this cozy narrative that you've created around yourself, this blanket of weirdos and really mentally deficient people that you wrap yourself in every day to make you feel like you're normal. You're not.
So it's,
You're not
it's a
normal.
classic rant. I mean, maybe Stormpernell is also bringing up the.
Come on. It's so annoying. The combat sucks. It's so boring. The combat is fucking boring as dirt. There's nothing to it. It's so simplistic and stupid. I don't want to do it. I died. Good. I don't even want to do it.
Phil, you're like Stormpernell points out, you're on easy difficulty and you're dying. And of course, it's going to be simplistic. You're on easy. If you want more complex stuff, raise the difficulty. Although I don't think you can on Silent Hill F. I think you're locked in once you're in. But still, like, either you have an easy experience or you have a complicated, complex experience. You can't have them both.
It's so fucking boring. And now they're forcing me to kill this enemy I've already killed a million times before. It's super boring.
By the way, Phil's code word for boring means either you're not getting support or he's getting frustrated at the game. I mean, it looks pretty straightforward, Phil. Yeah, there you go. Look out for the knife. Oh, nope, you got hit by the knife. Oh, that looked like an attack. Oh, and then he got
I was frozen and stun locked the entire time. What the hell was that? What was that? Yo, the grab is completely glitched. Great. So I was stun locked the entire time. So they're gonna make me be so bored. They're gonna make me do this the most tedious way possible, where they're gonna make me kill every little single enemy first.
Oh no, he's bored, guys.
It's so dumb. Maybe I'll try the knife. Maybe the knife will work better, even though they say it's weak. Maybe it does like a ton of damage.
$54. With that, ginormous contribution from Stalking Tiger.
I've never run into this thing before. What is it, a money creature? Yeah, look,
a lot of people
it's
think
a money
that
creature.
his big donors are all just
Money
one
around.
donor, guy named OIC
Okay,
or Only
okay.
Iced Coffee.
Guys, can we get some support to get to the goal? We're literally $10 away, everybody.
$10,
We hit this
guys.
goal, so we can just say we hit it and then went to work.
For only $10, you can stop a whiny, bitchy streamer that's been entitled for his whole life to stop complaining for 30 seconds. In the arms of an angel.
Worry about it. We can say we're at, what will we be at then? 3?
The weight puzzle was insanely easy.
So he just said he got $300 this stream. $300. And he's complaining about $10. What a cunt. And I use that word in the most derogatory sense for Phil.
Everything else is like just find a key. I don't know how you could say get the tube and use the tube on the propane tank, how that's a hard puzzle. I don't get it at all. I almost feel like the game's not done. I feel like the game's done through the school, and then they didn't finish the second half of the game. They only finished the combat, but they never finished the puzzles. Doesn't it feel like there should be puzzles and they're missing? It feels like that to me.
What?
Like it's like Resident Evil without the puzzles at all, right? And I have it on hard. I have puzzles on hard, and where were they? Where were the puzzles? I feel like I got cheated.
This man was complaining on his first playthrough that the puzzle was too hard. He couldn't figure it out, and then now the puzzles are not hard enough. I haven't played the game. I don't know what to tell you, Phil. Maybe you're just a puzzle genius.
Okay, so now we got people contradicting me.
I
so
doubt
we
it.
Get banned. Goodbye. Here we go. Don't contradict me ever. It's not a good idea. Oh yeah, I believe I'm a walking contradiction. And yes, in the story, this girl Hinako is a minor, yet she's basically being groomed to become a demon's bride. So the demon is a pedophile groomer, but he's a demon. So I guess they're definitely saying this is a bad thing, huh?
Phil, you fucking think? Like, oh, this is the gripping commentary on narration, by the way. And if you ever want to if you like stories in video games and you ever want to pull out your hair, watch his Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough. It pretty much shows that this man shouldn't be qualified to comment on anything. But yeah, demons are bad and so are pedophiles. So there you go. You solved it, Phil. Good job. That was the bad guy. Sweet. Jump scare. Snort, what do you do this?
All right. Well, guys, you were great. Great audience tonight. Great support. Thank you all so very much. Podcast tomorrow to end the week. I'm curious to see what this Call of Duty beta will be with the wall running, double jumping, which I always hated. I am going to be playing on keyboard and mouse here. We'll see how that goes, okay? And we'll go from there, all right, folks?
So just as a little like lore drop, I think I mentioned this in a different video, but yeah, at one point Phil has declared bankruptcy, and for his his business expenses, he put down $5,000 a month. And if you look back at his streams, there is no way in hell he spent $5,000 a month on anything that would be related to his business, because he is a streamer. So unless he's buying a new computer every month, which we know he's not because he just upgraded his shit like a year ago, he was lying to the IRS. But again, because it was back in like 2016, 17, 18, like he got away with it. Or he's counting WWE champions, which he shouldn't have done because you have to show it on stream if you want to write it off. Yeah, Harry says, I hate game mechanics. We should only ever walk with occasional very short jumps. You give this man a walking simulator, he'd probably be like a pig in shit. He'd probably be like, yeah, this is the stuff. I know what I'm doing. I'm a big boy gamer.
All right. Thank you all.
Not to say that walking simulators aren't bad. If they have a good story, then they're pretty good, but yeah.
Have a good night. See you all in the morning. Good night and peace out. So when you're a lazy, fat, good-for-nothing fuck, and you just sit around doing that all day,
One of his earlier crash outs.
Out, and you coast right through your life, probably on government pay, because let's be honest, you probably don't actually have a job or anything like that.
Tell
you
him,
just
Phil.
sit there collecting.
That's your audience, by the way.
Freebie programs and shit like that, and then tossing this money at people on the internet.
Which is your audience.
Right? But you think that you're better than everyone, and you're actually the lowest form of human fucking existence.
Good way to describe yourself there, Phil.
Here.
But yeah, that was LGG. That was a very long segment. But I really wanted to get that out there because, yeah, he's been trying to do that beef for ages. And I'm not going to probably touch on LTG again because it's all the same shit every single day. LTG tries to provoke him. Phil takes the bait every time and then tries to, like, oh, he's gay and I'm successful. Like, that song and dance. So that'll probably be the last you see of LTG, unless it pops up, like, randomly. But if you liked what you saw, please go ahead and like and subscribe. If we hit 100 YouTube subscriptions, we will, of course, do the protein bar. DSP tries that, as in Draconic Saberwolf Productions tries that. The one that he refuses to do. And then at 500 subs, we will do the fursuit stream reaction. So until then, take care, everyone.